today we had 2 different colored crackers. So the children were just naturally separating their colors while they were eating them. And so that's a great opportunity to say, how many of this color do you have? How many of that do you have, and which is more? And then they would eat some, but they still had those 2 distinct piles. So that to me seems more obvious than some of the other opportunities we have. And sometimes snack time is just a great time to chat or you know, hear about what someone was doing yesterday or plans for the future, or what they were playing on or working on. It's also a great opportunity just for some nice manners, opportunities to talk about manners. Please and thank you.
Honestly, I love mealtime because it's time to kind of just sit down. The kids are seated. They're, you can kind of get them talking about what they enjoyed about their day, who they were playing with. They're more focused on the conversation. We always ask what was their favorite part of the day thus far. So it's kind of interesting to hear like what were those highlight moments for them. Also that you're talking to your kids about, what's going on in their life. We're talking about their interests at home and their families, and it's just a great way to get to know the kids and the family as well. Certain things that the kids say in those moments you can use to talk to their parents about. And I think them knowing that you're listening to their child and having those conversations, it means a lot to them.
We always add that self-help skill of helping, or of them cleaning up if they spill. So telling them, we'll go over and get a paper towel, clean it up. So they go get a paper towel, they clean up their mess. If they need, they might not clean it all up, but that's what we're there for, to help them finish cleaning it, or maybe they don't know the motion of cleaning, so standing behind them and helping them clean it up. Or if I have a student who throws food on the floor, instead of getting angry and upset, you go over and you grab the broom and say, here you go, that's good, we're gonna sweep it up. Helping clean up during snack time and even putting it out, giving them that responsibility of putting all the milk on the tables, or putting the fruit on the table, and then on each table for all their friends and not just the one that they're sitting at.
Because we eat meals 3 times a day, and that's a setting for a lot of dialogue, you'll find that there are conversations even with each other. Like I find sometimes that I can sit back and you'll get those exchanges back between them because their little repertoires they've had success talking about something in wandering line and asking. That's why you do show and tell, because when we do show and tell, we're the same they're learning what a question is even. So you tell them some of those things and you get the same, why did you bring it? Why do you like it? Where is it from? But then by doing that, and that's the kind of thing that I don't mind doing it to death kind of, because by doing that, and eventually you can kind of sit there and you'll think, hey, that's why we do this, because they're having this volley of conversation back and forth that's rich and that asks things and gets them to think and wonder, oh, I don't know why this happened. You can see their little wheels turning, so that's what it's all about, really.
You need a microscope.
And I think those conversations are so important at mealtime, especially because I don't know how many of them have family-style sit-down meals at home. And it's not saying that there's nothing wrong with it, but for our family in our classroom, we're able to do that, and we're able to share those stories, and we're able to take the time. And I'm really big about table manners and being respectful and letting each child have an opportunity to share with us. And so that's such a nice small group time to be able to have that very intricate conversation with each child at that table.
Alberic, what's your idea if I ran out of gas? Tow truck.
Call a tow truck.